And at least with my fake tan, that colour washes off, but your colour ain't coming off. So get back to the cotton fields and go make me another t-shirt.
Hey, today we're making
Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to discuss TikTok and its most recent trend that somehow ended up in racism. Please stay tuned. As you can see in the TikTok Algeria had made, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, she had called out another TikToker by the name of Lacey Mae Jones for blackfishing. Allegedly, in the original TikTok, Lacey Mae Jones had put the caption "brown skin girl." Algeria had felt the need to call her out for this. Now, in the original video, it's not that harsh, but the reason why people got talking about this was due to Lacey Mae Jones' response to this TikTok.
Right, this is for the black thing that started on me earlier, so if you're not her, keep scrolling. Now I feel like this needs to be said, because you've said what you want to say to me, so I'm going to say it to you now, it's your turn. About me, when you're wearing clothes like this. You look like you're wearing your father's jeans. That's if you have a father, because he's probably still at the shop getting milk. The state of your hair, serious. Sort it out. You look like you've been dragged through a bush backwards, love. And you've got the audacity to say stuff about me and a TikTok that I posted. Saying, oh, you don't know what colour you are. I know what colour I am, and I prefer to be this colour than yours. And at least with my fake tan, that colour washes off, but your colour ain't coming off. So get back to the cotton fields and go make me another t-shirt.
As you can see, the response of Lacey Mae Jones was very, very racist. So racist that on Twitter people had responded, and it got to the point where people found out what school she went to. Since this backlash that Lacey Mae Jones is getting, she has changed her TikTok handle and gone private. Over on my Twitter, I started to notice more and more people talk about the TikTok videos that were depicting racism. And at first it seemed to be targeting black people, but then as more and more Twitter threads started to pop up, it seemed to be more videos that were saying more racist stuff in them. And it wasn't until going through one of these threads that I came across somebody saying that this was a trend on TikTok to make racist jokes and make jokes about people that are racist. So I decided to go and take a look through. In order for me to figure out what was going on, I decided to go and search up the song that was being used in a lot of these videos. And from backtracking there, I was able to find out the TikToks that were doing these offensive jokes.
Is this racism controversy that has just blown up on TikTok, right? And so what we're seeing here in general are tons of teenagers coming under fire for videos that a lot of people have deemed racist as part of the new "how's my form" trend, right? And essentially the way this trend works is you have the person in the video seemingly offering advice or information to attract a specific kind of audience. It then cuts to a clip of "now that I have insert blank's attention," with it then cutting to a heavily edited, often oversaturated clip of them imitating that person or group and asking, "how's my form?"
The TikToks that I showed you that were on TikTok had a much more lighter joke towards in the beginning, especially the original video. And then as the trend started gaining more and more traction, you start to see the jokes kind of get a little more offensive, especially one about, I think, Caitlin Benedict. I think that she's the gun girl. And then there were jokes about arranged marriages, and then the police brutality. And then the last one showed the two boys making racist jokes between one another. Versus the TikToks that were trending on Twitter, you start to see more direct towards black people rather than all races. And I believe I saw a TikTok user kind of point that out, saying that this whole entire trend was offensive in general. So as this gained more and more attention, it got to the point of where some individuals made it their goal to get in contact with some of these kids' schools and parents. I saw somewhere where somebody got into contact with one of the boys and found their sister and told them what was going on. The last TikTok that was trending on Twitter that I showed you featured a young girl, and it got to the point where so much backlash that her father made her do an apology, and I'll show that right now.
Recently, there's a video that my daughter made towards racism, and I do not condone racism in my house, nor that I raise her to. I would like her to speak out to you guys and let her know her side.
I genuinely didn't think that this video would blow up like that, and I didn't mean for it to come off as racist, even though considering the context of it, I didn't mean it like that. I was just doing a TikTok trend, and my actions aren't okay, and anything I'll say won't justify what I did. And I'm sorry for putting out that video in the first place. I should have realized that it was wrong within the first few seconds of even posting it. So I just wanted to publicly apologize to everybody I've offended.
My overall opinion about this TikTok trend of offensive jokes is that it started off with something that was lighthearted, the edgy jokes. That's what I feel that it started as, just a bunch of kids making edgy jokes, and then the jokes went from being edgy to then let's see how offensive can I get, and then it escalated to where now facing consequences. You got people getting in contact with kids' schools, kids' families. I'm seeing reports of kids getting kicked out of their schools, like with the high school couple that was trending for a bit. I think the boyfriend got kicked out of the wrestling team, and that the girlfriend, she got kicked out of her school or her college that she wanted to attend to. And as I showed you before with the young lady and how her father made her apologize for the joke that she made, it got out of control way too fast.